Hey Internet, welcome back to Easy Riding. I'm Zach.
And I'm Emma.
We got one that I've been dreading coming up here. Let's see what you think of this. More Yamaha LT3 content. Well, it is finally time to break this engine open and see what we got going on. I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's do it.
Do we ever? Carb first. The reed valve?
Yep. There's a little bit of corrosion down in there. We'll see if we can't clean that out when we get to it.
First easier when it's on the machine, eh?
Yeah.
Why is everything over here? What are we getting off next then?
These are cylinder bolts, cylinder head bolts. There's probably somebody in the comments that's going to tell me this is the very wrong way to do this. But as I said before, I don't know what I'm doing. All right, I see in here, I don't know if I can show you that, there's a little bit of rust on the surface here, but I don't see a whole lot of anything terrible outside of that. So hopefully a little bit of a honing stone and we can clear that up. There might be a little more down lower in the cylinder too.
Oily.
I don't see anything terrible on the piston itself. That's good. Oh man.
2 of the crankcase screws has stripped.
Yep.
As in we can't get them out, or as in?
As in we got to come up with something inventive to get them out of there.
Okay. Rubber band trick?
No, that won't cut it. Not enough grip. Give me the other tap out set.
I don't think that's moving at all.
No, but I've got a good deep bite on it now. That's something. There we go. Yeah, and you can keep this from tipping down.
What do you need?
Some leverage.
Looks longer.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, we'll make a separate.
So it's slightly different than the others, a little longer. Just as stuck. And there it is. Honestly, this looks great in here. I'm really tempted to just close this side back off.
The only part that's dirty is right in there.
And that's not a part of any of this. 2 pieces that we're going to replace in this half, or third, I guess. The first one is under this guy. All right, we've got a C-clip to take off. Old oil seal. New oil seal. Feels exactly the same. If ever you use steel wool to clean off a thing that goes in something like this, Make sure you wipe it down really well afterwards, because the steel wool sometimes will drop tiny little particulate that you don't want in these clean running parts.
C-clip?
C-clip. And next is this seal right here, which is for what they call the starter. It's the kick. That doesn't appear to be having any effect at all. That worked. There's some really rough casting lines on this. I don't know whether it would be smart to file those down and clean them up, or just leave them in their original state.
I think just leave them. They're there for a reason.
No, well, the reason is that they had 4 molds that they used when they cast the part. So the only thing that this part opens up to is the where the oil pump is, and the oil pump lives in an area that doesn't have oil splashing around or anything. It's just covered by a non-gasketed cover over here, so it's nothing critical. But we could try to make it look a little nicer in here. I'm actually sort of tempted to pull this back out of here, because this gasket right here might be easier to make without that in the way. All right, I'm going to change direction just a little bit. I'm going to pull this back out, because we have to make a gasket for this surface in here, and I think that'll be a lot easier to do with this not in the way.
Oh, I see.
Still old gasket stuck to it.
We bought a whole bunch of gasketing material to make new gaskets.
I'm going to approximate a piece. I'm pressing it down against the edges to try and get a shape.
Made an impression. Do you want scissors?
Scissors would be easier.
I shall go get you some scissors.
So if you had tools, you'd have punches to do this with. I didn't do that one very good. But these wings over here where the screws go are not the critical piece. It's this one around the middle where the gasket is performing a sealing function that really matters. So there's a cool thing you can do with gasket material and the edge of a thing, where you take a ball peen hammer and you tap along the whole edge of it and it cuts it in place for you, but I didn't really have room to do that here, so.
Does it fit?
Yep.
Woo!
Ooh, hey. My clip has sprung to sprung.
I don't remember you doing that last time.
No, I didn't put it this way last time, but there's absolutely enough room for that there.
To put the gasket on first.
Yeah. I just trimmed it very conservatively the first time. And I'm sneaking up on the fit now. Not that this has to, you know, fit tight around this. I could trim it back. There's plenty of meat there to let it rest around this easily, but ta-da.
Good job.
Okay.
Oil seal.
Oh, oil. Yeah, we gotta put this oil seal in. This one?
Yep.
Okay. I got distracted by cleaning and then doing other things. We never put this oil seal in after taking the old bad one out. This gasket here appears to still be supple and not torn anywhere. I was a little worried about it right here, but that's where it connects with this little rubber piece, so it's never gonna be sealed nicely right there anyway, and it doesn't matter right there. I think we can probably just slip these two halves back together.
Do you need any kind of lubricant or oil or anything?
So we've got lots of oil here and it's loaded already, but we can dab some along it. It'll help make sure that it seals nicely. But this stuff that's down in here is fine. It doesn't have to be anything special, even though the manual calls for something special. There we go. And I'm not going to torque these down right now because I don't have all of the screws and I want to do something like a star pattern as I tighten them down. So I'm just going to get it all held in place at the moment.
So we keep dirt out of it?
Yeah. Let's clean all this up before we crack it open. So it hopefully keep some extra dirt out of that.
Sounds great, mate. Ah, the smell of grease. Ugh. What you found? Oh, that's one of those bendy ones.
Oh, I'm gonna stab myself right in the hand with this.
Yep. So stop. Or don't stop.
I just changed direction, so I'm not gonna stab my hand. You want to do this part and I do that part?
We could try.
Yep.
Ooh!
You did it.
Wow!
Good job.
Fell over doing it, but I did it. Alright, what is this? Chain
sprocket nut. Chain sprocket nut and chain sprocket. I really don't want to strip all of these out.
Trying to get these broke loose.
Nope.
Not that one.
We got some more bolts to replace, Emma.
Yeah, well.
These appear so soft, I don't even know.
Yeah. Do you want to try some of these?
That one's already loose. That one's loose. Oop. That one's loose. Nope, it's just digging into the sides of them.
That one?
That's one. We had some good luck just letting all of these screws bathe in oil, but you can see we did previously attempt and stripped out the head of 4 different screws. Apparently they're all pretty cheese grade. So I'm going to use one of these, which has a drill bit on one side and a matched hardened grip on the other side. So you use the drill side first, drill out the center of the screw location, and then flip it around, use that, and pull it out with that. And so it all works in the loosening orientation, and they usually come in a pack of a couple of different sizes. Ah, there's one.
Yay. What's the different method?
We're going to drill out Hopefully not too far in here, because we're getting down to where the threads are going to be, and I don't want to...
There's not much head left.
Yeah, not a lot left there. We're going to take a star bit that'll just barely not fit in this hole that we've drilled with the other tool and hammer it into place. And that will hopefully give it enough grip to use as the extractor.
And can you use a longer thing?
I can use the extension on this to get past this post. I couldn't do that with this one because it's a thicker hex. It won't fit in there. The other ones in the set are the same size as that, but it only grabs the tiniest little edge, this little flat on it. It doesn't grab the main shank, so it gets real loose in there. So it's not a great solution. Hopefully this will work better. I need a hammer. I like this method because I think the impact probably helps loosen up the thread and whatever's holding it up on the screw itself. So I think it has a couple of things working to its advantage.
Fingers crossed. Is this the last one we need to get out?
Yeah, the last one that's giving us problems.
Yeah. Huzzah!
Ta-da! That was a salvage workshop tip. That's where I learned that. I'll link his channel below. All right, these are the nut and bolt and woodruff key for the drive sprocket. This is the kick start C-clip. Yeah, I made a tool. You can buy tools like this. I have materials and things, so I just made one. It's a puller to separate the two halves here, so we can get in by pressing down on the crankshaft. We'll see. We'll see how well this works.
Ooh, was it supposed to do that?
Yeah.
Don't like those noises. Oh, but it's working. Look, you can see it splitting. At least on that half.
Yeah, well, there's nothing pulling on this half. You almost would want like another puller on this side, but I think we got it split so we can work it now.
Oh.
Yeah.
There we go. Oops, that fell out.
Roller bearing, interesting. I did not know it was roller bearing. Very interesting. Oh, that is a little chewed up there. See this edge here? That's old damage.
What would cause it?
I don't know. And I don't know how much it matters as long as the surface is
Inside looks
flush.
a little grody too.
It's seen some heat, but it's a piston, so it's supposed to.
Okay. Yep, keep going. It's keeping going. It's continuing to go.
Look at that.
I think you got it.
I think that was it. It just needed a little bit more.
Whoop, something fell out.
A spring. We'll have to find where that went. There's a little bit of sludge in there.
How big was the spring? I looked it up.
So we got a little bit of crud that we did not introduce.
And these are bearings.
Yep. All right, let's pull a couple of seals. You open that one up for me, baby.
3 seals that we believe we can pull and replace. That one came out beautifully.
This bearing has no play and runs real smooth. And on seals like this, the lip goes towards the pressure.
This one has a little extra spring coil in it.
Yeah, it'll go on the inside.
2 pieces. Like an extra little springy coil.
This bearing feels like it runs nice and smooth.
So I'm just taking the spring, running it around the inside.
And that one didn't need any
Assistance.
persuasion.
I think assistance is nicer.
That seems right. Okay, good. We finally did it, Emma. We tore down everything.
Yeah, we did. And it was messy.
It'll look a sight bit better now, though.
Yes. Hopefully it'll run better too.
Thank you guys for coming along. We'll see you next time.